Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the greenhouse. So sorry that I have not made a video in so long. It's summer, so I've just kind of been doing whatever. But I know that I haven't made a video in a while, so I've come up to make something out of it, what I have here. And there's a lot that I want to show you. It's a big update. A lot of summer foliage. Yeah. I want to show you something though. This marigold, this itty bitty one, is that big with 3 flower buds. And I said before this flowers, we better hit 70 subs. Can we do that? Can we do that? I really hope so. So, subscribe. Let's get to it. I want to start off with my Nepenthes. This is my Nepenthes alata. Or, no, not alata, ventrata. It has quite the pictures. Pictures still growing. We got some more back there. Little baby one up there. Some grass somehow growing in there. It hasn't grown that much besides some pictures. So, yeah, not much to say about it, but it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful and massive. So that is really exciting. I can't wait to see this picture come in, and we will officially have 5 pictures around the whole plant. So, yeah. For my Nepenthes Miranda, not much has grown on it. However, it's grown about 3 new leaves since I got it, and it's finally... So first it grew this leaf here, which is really deformed. Then it grew this leaf, and finally it's growing this leaf here. Hold on, let me angle the camera. Probably sounds weird, but it has a pretty good looking growth bud, and it's a really big looking leaf. You can see it, and it's really hard to see because I have that stick kind of holding it up, and of course I have to film with the Chromebook, so it's not that all easy for me to get things around here, but I have to use my knee to prop up the computer right now and my other hand to do it, just so I can show you the leaf. But the leaf is really big. It's looking pretty good. So, exciting. Amazing. Let's move on to the banana now, which is massive. It's literally the only thing I have to say about it. Its trunk, it's pretty tall. It's thick trunk. It's got some pretty big, lush leaves here. It's been raining quite the amount. It's finally like a sunny day. Yeah, sort of. It's like partially cloudy, but we're still getting a lot of sunlight today, so that's pretty good. But my banana has been loving it. We can see a new leaf come in there. Has like 12 leaves or so. It's really bushy, really beautiful, pretty big. And I can't wait to see when this thing makes some fruit, because that's what I've been waiting for a while. So yeah, that is completely awesome. And now I want to show you my pineapple. My pineapple has not done actually much. It's just grown a few skinny leaves here and there, so I just decorated it with some air plants because nobody said I couldn't. And so that is looking pretty nice, along with the banana and my Nepenthes. Let's move on to some of the littler plants. Here is like some of the more juvenile plants. We got a cobra lily right there. It's actually 2 plants, but it's doing okay. It's a stolen cutting, and it appears to be doing pretty nice, as you can see. And next to it I have some Dionea, which also have been getting some nice traps in, doing their thing, doing pretty well. So yeah, I want to show you my DCXL now, which is right here. DCXL looks like the trap has been triggered on something, but as you can see, it has grown absolutely massive. So that's good. Where is this thing? Yeah, there we go. As I was saying, it's pretty good. Growing some nice traps, eating some buggies, and as you can see, it's much bigger than the seedlings. It's not its biggest year yet, but it's still pretty big. And now I have this big, messy assortment of carnivorous plants, in which you can see here we have a Sarracenia flava, which is doing absolutely amazing, awesome. It has eaten so much, it's literally dying. The picture though, so that's not that good, but it is beautiful. Picture, we have a new picture right there, just now opening up, but it's pretty tall, probably like almost a foot for each picture, so that's pretty nice. And then we have a Judith Hindle, which is kind of staying small here, but it is still absolutely beautiful. And it has been eating many bugs, not really growing the really big pictures I saw when I first got it. And then my dog ate the pictures off, and now it's just growing little buddies, but I love them. I love the coloration. I'm grateful for all that I have here. And so that is awesome. My cobra lily, I have much to talk about this. So at first, my dog ate all the pictures off, and had a really hard time recovering before it grew a massive picture there, which is kind of dying now. And then it grew a few other pictures, but it is doing absolutely amazing. Let's get some front shots of that. So switch to the angle here. Twist the pot around. Even some little baby pictures right there, which are doing nice. And on the other side of the plant, we have one more picture, and all of it is doing so nice. I'm loving this thing so much. Probably one of my favorite plants I have. Very rare and unique. That's all I can say about it. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about it. Besides, it's beautiful. It's been eating a lot. The big picture here is sadly dying though because of, I think, how much it ate. But otherwise, everything's doing nice. Alongside that, we have my Sarracenia rubra, in which we figured out was not in a lata a little bit ago, but it is still doing absolutely fantastic. I am loving it right now, growing some nice pictures and doing amazing with the setup. Here, this big beefy boy here is growing like 1-inch traps, like traps that are an inch long, absolutely amazing. And this guy is actually my oldest plant, which is just a typical, well, it could be a B52 because it's growing these really low to the ground massive traps. It could be, somebody helped me with identifying it, but I got it unknowing, so I have to revert it to a typical. But it is 4.5 years old, doing incredible, loving the traps, eating so many bugs this year, and definitely looking really lush. This beast here is actually the itty bitty Sarracenia purpurea that you saw in the beginning of the year, earlier back in some of my videos. And it is growing these massive traps filled with water, catching bugs. It's getting these nice veining, all this nice veining happening that I'm loving so far. It's growing like a lot of itty bitty baby plants right there that I might sell, and I might just separate them sometime in the winter for cultivation or something, but all of it is doing amazing. So happy about that. So this is a plant that you actually saw in the 4th of July feeding frenzy, in which I just fed some houseflies and stuff, but it's doing pretty nice. Not gotten much bigger, but still doing really good. This is actually a plant that I got from Walmart. You could have saw it in one of my last year videos. I was wearing a striped like sweatshirt, and I was showing off 2 plants that I got for Walmart for my birthday. That was around October of last year, but it is doing nice. I separated it, and now it is this plant and all of these plants except for the cobra lily. So that is amazing, and I'm loving it. Here we have another typical Dionea, which is pretty nice. It's growing some medium-sized traps, nothing too big, but still really lush. There's like 4 plants in there. In here, there's like 3, so I definitely have more plants that I just don't know about, especially within this massive Sarracenia, this monstrosity. So let's move on to my last but not least, my Drosera alicae, which I am loving so much. It has flowered twice. Let me actually move it up since it's kind of small. Getting so dewy, It is having so many new leaves, so many new things. It actually split into 2 growth buds. It's growing 2 flowers, which I can't wait to see. That's all so nice. And I'm just loving how this thing looks with all the other plants. You can't see it well on camera, but it is so dewy and so beautiful. Thank you guys for watching so much. I tried to do this as fast as possible. I am so sorry that I haven't made a video in so long. I've just been kind of doing my own thing for the summer, but please subscribe, because that marigold right there is about to flower 3 times. So can we smash 70 subs? Share this to your friends. Do everything. I might even host a challenge. I might make a whole video for that, where if you tell 2 other people to subscribe, I might give you a shout out. Do that, but I'm hosting the challenge later on in the summer. Subscribe, like, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.